Some people don't want to be seen, not because they're shy, not because they're boring, but because something deep inside them prefers it that way. And if that sounds like you need to hear what I'm about to say. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm glad you found this video. Today we're talking about something most people won't admit, the hidden psychology behind people who prefer to be invisible. And I'm not just talking about introversion. I'm talking about 6 specific traits that go much deeper than just being quiet. Some of these might surprise you, some might even scare you a little, but all of them are important to understand. So stay with me until the end, because the last one is the most powerful of all. Let's start with trait number 1. You have an intense fear of being judged. Not just a little nervousness, a deep, constant fear. When you walk into a room, you scan it. You're already thinking about what people think of you. You imagine the worst. And staying invisible feels safer than being seen. Here's the truth though. Most people aren't thinking about you at all. They're too busy worrying about themselves. But when you have this trait, that logic doesn't help. The fear is louder than the logic. And so you shrink. You make yourself small. You become the person nobody notices, because nobody noticing means nobody judging. And that feels like safety. Trait number 2. You've been deeply hurt by someone you trusted. This one is heavy, but it's real. A lot of people who prefer invisibility didn't start out that way. Something happened. Someone betrayed them. Someone embarrassed them publicly. Someone used their vulnerability against them. And the lesson their brain learned was simple. Being seen equals getting hurt. So they made a decision. Maybe not a conscious one, but a decision all the same. If I stay invisible, I can't get hurt again. Does that sound familiar? If it does, I want you to know something. That response made sense at the time. It was protecting you. But now, it might be keeping you stuck. Before we go further, let me ask you something. Do any of these traits sound like someone you know? Drop it in the comments below. And if this is hitting close to home for you personally, hit that like button right now. It helps more people find this video, and it tells me you want more content like this. Trait number 3. You are an incredibly deep thinker, and I mean that as a compliment. But here's the problem. Deep thinkers often feel out of place. They see the world differently than most people. Their conversations go places others don't want to go. Small talk feels painful. Surface-level connections feel pointless. So rather than pretend to fit in, they disappear. They become observers instead of participants. They watch from the edges, they listen more than they speak, and honestly, they often understand people better than anyone, but they never let anyone understand them, because truly being understood feels impossible, and trying only leads to disappointment. Trait number 4. You carry a deep sense of shame, not guilt. Shame, and there's an important difference. Guilt says, I did something bad. Shame says, I am something bad. Shame says, I am something bad. People who carry shame don't want to be seen, because if people really saw them, if people knew the real them, they believe they'd be rejected, laughed at, cast out, so they hide. They build walls. They give the world a carefully edited version of themselves, and they keep the real version locked away. Here's what I want you to hear. Shame grows in darkness. It survives because it stays hidden. The moment you start to bring it into the light, it loses its power. I know that's easy to say, but it's one of the most important truths in psychology. Halfway through now, and I hope this is giving you some clarity. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time. I make videos like this every week. Videos about psychology, self-understanding, and personal growth. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Trait number 5. You are hyper-aware of other people's emotions. This is called being highly empathic, and while it sounds like a gift, it can feel like a curse. You walk into a room and immediately feel the energy. You sense when someone is upset. You absorb other people's moods like a sponge, and being around too many people becomes exhausting, overwhelming, even painful. So invisibility becomes your way of managing the overwhelm. If people don't notice you, they don't direct their energy at you. If you stay under the radar, you can stay in control. The problem is this: you start avoiding connection altogether. Not because you don't want it, but because you don't know how to have it without losing yourself. And that's a lonely place to live. Now we're at the final trait number 6. And this one is the one most people never talk about. You secretly believe you don't deserve to take up space. Read that again. You don't believe you deserve to be seen. You don't believe your voice matters. You don't believe your presence adds value. And so you erase yourself before anyone else can erase you. You interrupt yourself. You apologize for sharing opinions. You minimize your own achievements. You make yourself invisible because somewhere along the way, you learned that you were too much, or not enough, or both at the same time. And that belief became your identity. But here's what I need you to understand. That belief was never yours. Someone else put it there. A parent, a teacher, a bully, a partner. Someone made you feel like you didn't deserve space, and you believed them. But beliefs can change. That's the most important thing I can tell you today. The story you've been telling yourself about who you are, it is not the final word. So let's bring it all together. The 6 traits of people who prefer to be invisible. Number 1, an intense fear of judgment. Number 2, past wounds from betrayal or public embarrassment. Number 3, deep thinking that makes fitting in feel pointless. Number 4, a hidden sense of shame about who they really are. Number 5, hyper-empathy that makes social situations overwhelming. And number 6, a core belief that they don't deserve to be seen. Here's my final thought. Choosing invisibility can feel like safety, but over time, it becomes a prison. And the key to that prison is self-awareness. Just watching this video is a step. It means part of you wants to understand yourself better. Part of you is brave enough to look inward. That's not nothing. That's everything. If you recognized yourself in any of these traits, tell me in the comments. Which one hit the hardest? I read every single comment, and you might be surprised how many other people feel exactly the same way. You are not alone in this, not even close. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to go deeper on any of these topics, check out this video next. It covers something that connects directly to what we talked about today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? New content every week. Hit that button, and I'll see you in the next one.